This is All India Radio Shillong, the Northeast News Bulletin, read by Arkin Paryat. Home Minister Rajnath Singh has asserted that the government wants to pass an amendment bill in the ongoing session of Parliament to restore the original provisions of the Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act. He was responding to the issue raised by the Congress during 0 hour in the Lok Sabha yesterday. Singh said that the Union Cabinet has approved the bill in this regard and that the NDA government wants to pass it in this session. In Assam, there is no respite from flood fury in 8 districts. Several rivers, including the Brahmaputra, are flowing above the danger level. The flood situation remains critical at Golaghat district due to release of excess water by Nikko from the Doyong reservoir. More than 1 lakh people are reeling under the fury of flood in the 8 districts of Assam. Over 20,000 displaced people have been shifted to relief camps at Golaghat and Sivasagar districts. 2,000 people have been rescued yesterday in Golaghat district. Flood waters submerged large crop areas, roads and other infrastructure. Land erosion has also been reported at many areas, including Morigaon. Assam Agriculture Minister Atul Bora said relief and rescue measures have been intensified in the district. Nagaland has also been experiencing incessant rains for the last few days, causing floods, landslide and immense damage to property and livestock. Normal life has been disrupted as roads connecting several parts of the districts of the state are completely cut off. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphu Rio, in a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has requested for immediate interim central assistance. Officials from the Ministry of Home Affairs called on the State Chief Secretary to inquire about the situation. 35 personnel from the NDRF in Doimuk, Arunachal Pradesh have reached Dimapur for relief and rescue operations. Expressing annoyance over Assam Chief Minister's comments against the process of citizens scanning under the direction of the Supreme Court of India, the Patriotic People's Front of Assam has urged everyone to exercise restraint while commenting on the National Register of Citizens updation in Assam. The forum at the same time appreciated the people of Assam for their political maturity at the time when many divisive forces and unwanted designs are trying to divide the greater Assamese society in linguistic and religious lines. Denouncing all kinds of speculation floated by various local, national and international elements about impending disturbance and violence after the publication of the final NRC draft, the habitants of Assam have shown utmost sensitivity, said a statement issued by the PPFA. Assam Trinamool Congress President Dipen Pathak and 2 other party leaders have resigned in protest against Party Chief and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's remarks against the final draft of the NRC. Ms. Banerjee has opposed the updation of NRC, excluding the names of 40 lakh people from it. Meanwhile, 3 FIRs have been registered against Mamata Banerjee in Assam. The Vice-Chancellor of the Manipur University, Professor A.P. Pandey, has proceeded on leave for a month starting from yesterday. Students of the university have been on strike for more than 2 months, demanding the VC's resignation and an independent probe against him. The Union HRD Ministry has approved the VC's leave, officials said, adding that the state government feared a law and order situation and hence recommended the Union HRD Ministry to send Pandey on leave. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has urged university students, teachers and staff to call off their strike. The Chief Minister appreciated the Union HRD Ministry's decision to send the VC on leave. The UGC last month has formed a panel to probe the allegations of administrative negligence and misutilization of funds by Pandey. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma yesterday held a meeting with different line departments on the preparations for the National Games 2022. Talking to media persons after the meeting, Conrad Sangma said the government is in the process of finalizing all the facilities which are required for the mega event. Stating that the government is fast-tracking the entire process, the government has made a lot of headway and even the expression of interest have been floated for consultants who will plan everything. And with that, we end the Northeast News Bulletin, which came to you from the Shillong station of All India Radio. Have a nice day.